We have breaking news, everybody.
What?
Yes. I was just reading online that we have a new title for the Bill and Ted 3 that's coming out.
So it's confirmed they're really
It is confirmed, and Keanu Reeves is talking about it, and Bill, or what's his name?
Bill, that's Preston Esquire.
No. His real name, what's his?
Yeah, I told you.
I just read it right now.
I feel so bad for that guy.
I know.
We can never remember Bill's name.
Let me see if I can pull it up. So,
it's Keanu Reeves.
And Winter. His last name is Winter. Is it Alex Winter?
Alex Winters or something, or Winter.
Let's see.
Oh, hang on a sec.
Alex Winter.
Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves.
They're going to be back, which is amazing. And
how you do that without Rufus? I don't even know.
I don't know. But the new title is Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Cool.
And it's about...
And it sounds good.
Yeah,
what's the plot?
They're middle-aged guys living a peaceful suburban life with their families.
Presumably the princesses.
We're assuming the princesses, we hope. And they have forgotten their destiny of saving the world through their music. They're not playing anymore.
Because they're slacker generation like me.
Yeah, yeah, in true
they're a little
slacker
older
fashion.
Than me, but yeah.
So somebody from the future comes back and tells them, look, everything's going to be destroyed if you don't get on the ball. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. I'm excited.
They're older than me, but I'm from the slacker generation. I don't know.
They were the start of the slacker generation.
Okay, they're the start of it. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Okay,
so
well, I'm excited too.
I'm excited. Anyway, so the next scare zone that we went through was Trick or Treat.
Yeah, we were basically on a mission to get there because one of my favorite movies.
Right. How'd you like it?
I loved it.
We could have stayed in there all night had we not had Harry Potter to go to.
Yeah. And you're encouraged a little bit, I think, after a while to move on through the scare zones. True. At least through that one. I think that they were kind of trying to encourage people to move on through that one because it was so popular.
How so do you think they were doing that?
I don't know. It just felt like it. I felt like they had more people. You know how in the houses there are the people who were like doing this? Yeah. Okay, they weren't doing that. But I've never seen any people in the other scare zones.
Were there people in that
They
one?
were like security kind of people.
Well, they might have been watching out for Sam and stuff.
Sam had his own like guard with him.
Yeah,
basically.
Because I mean,
I guess he couldn't see well.
Well,
and
also
that's probably
the fact
why.
that people have been bombarding him with selfies, and it gets
He's
very
Sam.
dangerous.
He's the king of Halloween. I know Jack Skellington, but as much of a Disney guy as I am, I love Sam. Sam is. I get
it. It was so beautiful. There were pumpkins hanging everywhere, lit pumpkins hanging all
just like that movie is gorgeous.
Just like that movie. They had the principal.
He looked just like him.
And the kid, and he was puking. He had the principal had a little button he pushed.
Because the kid was animatronic. Yeah. I didn't get to see him puke, but that was cool.
I did. It was hilarious. He the guy saw me and then he started acting. He pushed his button and it went, and I was like, yes!
So cool.
It was amazing. Oh, and then
we took our pictures with Sam.
Yeah. And we had we saw the bus driver and he was really good too. And he kept coming up to Mom and I and saying, "Get off my lawn! Get off my lawn!"
And they had the girls, the werewolf girls, Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, Snow White, and
I loved the little kids trick-or-treating, the ones from the special school bus.
They were fantastic. The costumes,
they were so good.
Everything, they were exactly like in the movie, the kids.
Perfect.
Oh, so cool.
Loved it.
And that's where I learned the selfie trick. Got a good picture with Cinderella.
And they were doing the theme music from the movie. I mean, it was just amazing.
I loved it so much. I just wanted to stay there, and it was possibly the highlight of the night for me.
It was amazing.
As much as I love Ash,
I could understand that.
As cool as The Shining is, as much as I love Diagon Alley, this was the highlight of the night for me. So what did we do after that? We got some cool pictures there and everything. I'll put some up.
versus Evil Dead.
Ash versus Evil Dead. And again, we didn't spend as much, we didn't focus as much on the other scare zones. Some of them we might not have even seen. They have the usual chainsaw clowns.
We did see another one later on, but yeah.
That Simpsons area, I think, is always chainsaw clowns
right,
or something.
It's just the chainsaw.
There was cheerleaders though last year, but there were clowns too.
They have different hordes every year.
Yeah, and yeah, we sort of got through that fast, and we got over to Ash versus Evil Dead, which is the one that's in the area. There's this one area where the line, even with the express, it's just like a mile to the friggin' house.
It takes a while to get there.
Yeah, but and that I don't. It's kind of annoying, but we finally got over to it. And one thing that was cool in the line was they had Ash's car.
Oh, it was so.
And they were playing awesome music.
Yeah, they were playing classic rock
and clips from the show.
And they had the car, and they had a gate, a wire fence.
You can see like the Blu-rays behind me, kind of Ash versus Evil Dead, season 1 and 2, 1 and 2,
and the Necronomicon.
And yeah, that's the original movie in the Necronomicon there. And I've got all the movies. Huge Ash fan. But this was entirely based on the TV series.
Right.
It was not based on the movies, but the show is a sequel, a continuation from the movies. But yeah, this was totally based on the series. You see the Ash puppet.
It was so funny.
You see like characters from the movie, from the show, sorry. Totally based on the show. And you see all the characters from the show, like the puppet and everything. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was so much fun.
And it was comedic. And you'd see Ash, and it's a young guy, even though Ash is supposed to be old now. And
actually, the one they got at the end, I think we got a better one that I had been seeing.
It was the same ones I've been seeing in the videos.
Oh, not
both of them. Both of them were the same ones I've seen.
Well, they must have added like a potbelly on him or something. Because he
might have had a potbelly, but he still looked pretty young compared to Ash. But it was fine. He's actually his voice. They're like lip syncing too.
Lip talking. Yeah.
And it was cool.
I loved it.
I enjoyed it quite a lot and picked up the shirt and everything. I had already bought the shirt. I love Ash and everything. I was Ash for Halloween one year, way back. But so yeah, from there we went to we went straight to.
We were actually deciding if we were either gonna miss Bill and Ted or we're gonna go to these other houses. So you guys, we skipped the other houses.
We skipped the other houses, but we went to Harry Potter and then we went to Bill and Ted.
Because we love Harry Potter, and I know
we had to go to Harry Potter.
Most people would say that's a stupid move, but we love Harry Potter so much. We love to end our night.
I mean, we go once a year usually.
In Diagon Alley. Yeah, we have to end there.
Yeah, it'll probably be a year before we go back. So
exactly.
And we are going to do a lot of videos planning our trip, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of videos based from this trip and a lot of videos planning the next trip.
We've already
started planning.
The minute we got home, we started planning.
Yeah, but I was about to spoiler, we're going to probably do a Christmas trip next year and maybe a really quick Halloween trip.
Depending on the houses that are announced next year.
There's always good houses.
Yeah, but I mean,
Mickey's
usually
not so scary.
The Shining was the one that got me there this year, and The Exorcist got me there the previous year, and the year before that, it was just that I just wanted to go.
No, something. Well, Hocus Pocus definitely.
Oh, it was American Werewolf in London.
That my favorite horror movie.
Yeah.
And also Hocus Pocus.
Oh yeah, that
sealed the deal.
Right.
One of them sealed the deal.
So if they have another one next year, then we might have to do a little side trip on Halloween.
And do our usual 2 Halloween parties.
Exactly.
But so which houses did we skip?
We skipped Scarecrow the Reaping and Hive.
and
now I'm scared.
Bloomhouse.
And Bloomhouse.
Anything
Ooh, I
else?
forgot about that. No, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
So
no, Saw. Was that part of Bloomhouse?
Geez.
That's its own house. We skipped 4 houses.
We skipped. So we only saw half of it.
And this
saw half of it.
This was entirely a time issue. Otherwise, we would have done them.
Yeah.
And the fact that we, like last year, we saw all the houses in one night.
I don't know,
but we skipped Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted.
This year we opted to do Bill and Ted, but if you're gonna do everything, you need 2 nights.
Another thing we did this year is we went on a Wednesday, and on Wednesday nights
we were short
they close at 1 a.m. On weekends they close at 2 a.m. Now I thought that it might be easier because there are less people. There should have been less people on Wednesday nights. There might have been less people, but
no, I heard that
it almost felt like it wasn't.
Tuesday nights is less, but I heard that Wednesday nights is still pretty bad.
But yeah, it was. I mean, we might as well have gone on the
Well,
weekend.
at least the park, I guess, is our driver said, yeah, Tuesday nights are good nights, Wednesday nights are still bad. That's what he said. That
amazes me. I mean, what's the deal?
And he's been doing it, there for, I don't know how
well,
many
anyway,
years.
You live, you learn. So, so don't go on a Wednesday night thinking you're going to get a low crowd, because you're probably not. And they close an hour earlier. So that's, they closed an hour earlier, and we saw the Bill and Ted show, so that cut out a lot of time for us.
We probably could have done it. I mean, if we didn't see Bill and Ted, we definitely could have done all the houses. But if you want to do everything, even with Express Pass, you need 2 nights.
Yeah.
But anyway, the
Scarecrow the Reaping is about the a scarecrow kind of
theme. It's Scarecrow theme
during the Great Depression.
Oh God, that sounds amazing.
I wish I had seen.
And I heard it was. I heard it was an amazing
one. Everybody says it's incredible.
Possibly it was most people's favorite.
That's probably what I'm really sad that we missed the most. Is that one.
You know what? I had forgotten about the Depression theme, which makes it sound even cooler.
I know.
Because I would have said the one that I'm saddest about is The Hive, because it looked so much. A lot of people say it was kind of bland, but it looked like it was based a lot on Salem's Lot, which I think it's my second favorite vampire movie, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's probably the best as far as being scary. It's probably the scariest vampire movie ever made.
It's a vampire movie that takes place in the 80s.
Maybe the scariest movie ever made.
It's a vampire house that takes place in the 80s. And they've got the vampire makeup, and that is very close to the Nosferatu and the vampire in Salem's Lot.
And it's funny that they claim it's set in the 80s, because it wasn't like Lost Boys style. From what I saw in the videos, it looked more like Salem's Lot, which you could have said it was set anytime.
It wasn't like Lost Boys,
which
would have been really fun, I think too. But I would prefer, if
I like Lost
next
Boys.
year they announce let's do a Salem's Lot or something like that. That would be amazing. But or if they do it,
I don't think they'll do Salem's Lot now. It's too similar to that.
However, I prefer the original It, but I know.
Yeah, if they do It, they'll do the new one. But Blumhouse and Saw, you didn't even want to do Saw.
I didn't even care about Saw. I remember seeing the first Saw in theaters, and I actually enjoyed it. But I think I saw the second one, and it was just getting monotonous to me, and I didn't really care about it anymore. And actually, a lot of people are saying that it wasn't that great of a house, so I'm kind of.
Some people are saying it was amazing.
You're just walking through, and people are just like hurting themselves.
The guys on the Diz were saying, well, at least Rhino and what's the name of Rhino, who are always doing everything together. I can't remember the other guy's name, but they Craig and Rhino, they loved the Saw house, but from the videos I've seen, it's just people being tortured, and I don't know, I don't get too much out of that really.
And then,
but I do like the movies from what I've seen, because they're interesting movies.
That's good, yeah. And then the next one was The Horrors of Blumhouse, which included The Purge, Sinister, and Insidious. And I love Insidious. However, it was based on the new Insidious that's about to come out. And I was willing...
Nobody's even seen it yet.
I've never seen it, so I couldn't connect to it. So I was willing to sacrifice that, especially since I haven't really seen Sinister. I did see Sinister.
We saw it in theaters.
But it wasn't memorable to me.
It's not. I rewatched it recently.
And then I'm not a huge fan of The Purge, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see Bill and Ted for the last year, and I really am glad I did. My one regret is not seeing Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, and for me, all the Hive kind of tied, and maybe Hive even a little more. But yeah, I mean, I feel we made the right choice.
I think we did too.
But it does suck.
We can watch YouTube videos or something of Scarecrow the Reaping. But I mean, I love Depression era and I love Scarecrow, so that would have been really neat for me. But
it would be cool if they did a Salem's Lot house.
Oh,
if they did a Salem's Lot house, like original Salem's Lot, my sadness about missing
it would go away.
A Hive would totally go away.
There are so many things they need to do. They need to do Salem's Lot. They need to do Rosemary's Baby.
That would be harder to I don't know what they'd fill that house with. Rosemary's Baby.
Oh my God, it's so creepy. They can do the whole apartment.
They can probably do, but like, what's gonna jump out at you? The old people,
the hooded people, they're creepy. The cult,
I know, you could figure it out.
The dream that she had.
Yeah,
oh my God, this isn't a dream.
Let's have a rape
really
dream.
Happening, you know, everything. There's
Salem's Lot though. I just want to see that kid tapping on the window.
Oh God, that would be amazing.
Oh my God, and the guy in the corner, look at me, teacher.
Oh yes.
Oh, that would be the scariest house. I think that could be the scariest movie ever.
They can do, I mean, a lesser known one, but a lot of horror people know it, but Entity. I love Entity.
Entity's
They could
amazing.
do that. They haven't done Poltergeist, as far as I know. They could do Poltergeist.
It's surprising the ones that they haven't done, but then I don't know which ones they have done. But if they haven't done those, it's really surprising.
I'm pretty sure they haven't done those, yeah.
So that was all the houses.
Carrie.
Yeah.
You should do Carrie.
Carrie, that'd be interesting. That opening scene in the shower.
Oh yeah. What? Wow. No, Carrie, Christine? I don't know.
Christine? I don't know how you're going to do Christine. It's a car. Nah, it's too expensive.
The Mist?
The Mist would
could be
freaky
amazing.
And really hard. I don't know how they would really do that.
Oh, that wouldn't be difficult at all. You would just be fog everywhere and then glimpses of things coming out from the
Tentacles
fog.
swinging around.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Oof.
Anyway, so we went to Bill and Ted, and like we mentioned before, we had an amazing time watching Bill and Ted. I was crying. I mean, I'm not even that attached to the show, but I love Bill and Ted so much, and the movies. And the fact that they were saying goodbye to each other, it was just really sad.
The fact that they had death there.
Yeah.
And you made that T-shirt for me a few years ago.
Amazing. Oh, I think you wore that in one of our videos, right? I think you did.
I don't remember. I had this Bill and Ted T-shirt with death on it. Yeah. And then they had death in the show.
And a lot of the cast, or they're not called cast members at Universal.
Well, they are. It's a show. They're cast members.
A lot of them were stopping him and saying that.
Oh, you mean the regular Universal people? Yeah. And we didn't know that the death was in the show. I was like, oh, no wonder everybody liked this shirt. Death was actually in the show.
You might be a king or a little street sweeper, but sooner or later you dance with the Reaper.
Yeah, and he actually did that line.
Yeah, he did that in the show. It's so awesome.
Spot on. It was amazing.
Ah, so good.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
And then we ended the night at Harry Potter.
Which no, stop.
Oh, stop.
We keep forgetting. We went to Harry Potter and then we ended the night with Bill and Ted. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were at Harry Potter and we were like, okay, we need to go.
But you know what? We missed something.
No, we didn't.
We missed the Scare Zone invasion.
I'm actually
Oh yeah, okay. So before Bill and Ted,
right,
we left Ash and we were like figuring out, okay, we're gonna go to Harry Potter, we're gonna come back for Bill and Ted.
We're gonna go to Diagon Alley and then come back for Bill and Ted.
So we went over there, but right outside of the London area, a little bit beyond the London area, is the invasion scare zone.
Yes.
With a crashed spaceship, military trucks,
a 1950s car,
aliens walking around, like military guys that are just like in a daze or whatever.
And I gotta tell you, I saw a video of this from people who had gone before us, and I was a little disappointed with the video. I kind of wanted them to be like little 1950s grays, you know, like little gray aliens. Or even to the two-served man kind of alien from Twilight Zone.
Oh God, Twilight! If it was Twilight Zone themed, it would have been amazing.
They need a Twilight Zone house. When I got there, though, I really enjoyed myself.
It was well done. It was really well done. It was
very cool.
And the aliens were still kind of
like 50s-ish sci-fi.
Because they were so over the top, you know.
The tall aliens that were kind of two-served man-esque. Yeah. I loved them. They were really awesome.
It was fantastic, and the effects and the you know the lighting, the crash ship, all that. It took some fun.
And they were playing 50s music. It was really cool.
Awesome. It was just seemed weird that it wasn't over in the 50s themed area with Mel's Diner and all that. But I guess that's a little bit too
on the nose.
Teenager type. You could do the Blob over there, and I don't know how you do the Blob, but it would be perfect. You couldn't do the Blob. That wouldn't make any sense.
You could somehow. You could just have people on the ground with stuff all over them, and like people run in. I don't know.
You can. But
something
anyway,
like that.
Yeah, Invasion was amazing. So we checked that out for a while, and then we headed into Diagon Alley because we brought our wands with us. You have your wand out here.
I do. My wand.
My wand, I had packed it in my car. Which wand is it that you have? We've had these for years, since our first trip where we bought them.
It is...
I love the way yours has that magician tip on it.
Yeah, mine has a very magician... You want to show that to them?
Yeah, hers has this like a white magician tip on it.
I love it.
And then the little black bead at the end is because these are the interactive wands that you can use in Diagon Alley, make magic actually happen.
Mine is the vine.
Hers is the vine. I have the willow, and we always take them. My box got crunched in my luggage in the airport. I need to. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do?
With this map.
I'm gonna buy an extra wand and have a travel wand.
That's smart.
And have my home display wand.
That's very smart.
Same wand, but I'm just gonna do that.
It comes with a map, and one side has Diagon Alley and the other side has Hogsmeade. And you basically go around and play with the interactive.
There are certain places throughout Diagon Alley, and if you go to the other Universal Park where they have Hogsmeade, there's certain places, and you can, you know, do little spells. There's a guide on the floor. There's a little guide
on the floor, and it shows you how to maneuver.
You know, it might be like this and this.
And the trick of it is to find a sensor of wherever you're positioned.
Yeah, usually it's in a window, but not always. And you kind of point it in the area where that sensor is, and you do whatever the swish and flick thing is, and it'll make something magical happen.
My favorite one is there is an area towards the dragon, the breeze breath, the breeze fire. There's an area over there where you do a little spell and the whole window lights up.
That's everybody's favorite. That's the big one. There's this big up high second story window that you aim your wand at and it'll light up all the, it's like a chandelier store or something, and all the lights will come on, and it's just, and everybody around you is like, ooh.
It's incredible.
And then right next to that one is an umbrella
that rains
sign, like of an umbrella shop or something. I don't know. It's up high, and you can like wave your wand around and it'll actually start to rain from the umbrella.
And they also have another favorite of ours is the Shrunken Heads.
The Shrunken Heads. It would be a favorite if I could get it to sing "Show Me the Way to Go." We want
them to sing that. Show me the way to go.
I haven't even done that yet. No. But you can make them sing or stop singing and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, the wands are fun.
We usually have an ice cream there, and some of us have butterbeer if we're feeling up to it.
I didn't have anything there because I don't know, did we have a big dinner that day or something?
Yeah,
we went to that buffet right that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was still like...
And this time, I don't know why, but I really wanted to ride the ride, so I went in and rode Escape from Gringotts.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten to ride those because you know what? They make those seats for like little tiny people.
I gotta tell you, dude,
I'm working on it. So one of these years I'm gonna get to ride it.
And I'm a normal size, and that thing is tiny.
Yeah, it's a new thing now for the thrill rides. They're trying to make them extra safe, and to do that, they have to be really secure and lock you down.
Even
so to fit into them, you gotta be tiny.
Even there, I mean, there was a girl in back of me when we were getting inside, and I heard the worker there say, "I know, I'm sorry, our seats are we have really small seats here," or something like that. So
and Disney's doing that now too, like with the Seven Dwarfs ride.
I mean, my knees were up to like. It was crazy.
I've heard skinny people say they can barely squeeze into the Seven Dwarfs ride.
That ride is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it is phenomenal. I really
someday
want
I'm gonna get on
it.
Someday I'm gonna get on that, and it was the same deal that with the one they have at Hogsmeade. Haven't been able to ride that yet.
So amazing.
And then and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So in the future, I will do that. But yeah, working on it. But
and what else did we do? I guess we just enjoyed Diagon Alley.
Mainly, I played with my wand.
You know what? Maybe next year. maybe next year we can get our robes because we really want to get our robes.
Yeah, so. We don't have any robes. We have scarves. I have a Hufflepuff.
We fully intend on, and this is another spoiler, but we fully intend on experiencing the new Christmas experience.
Oh gosh, we have to have
experiencing the new Christmas thing, and we're gonna get our robes.
We
at
have
that point.
We have to have robes for that.
Because they put on a whole show for you when you buy
our
robes.
We have to take our scarves.
Oh yeah.
And,
I'll have to decide,
even though it's not cold.
Decide how I'm feeling that day, because I have two different scarves. But
you have Slytherin and
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
I should have a Gryffindor too. I have Hufflepuff, and whenever I take tests, I'm either Gryffindor or Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
But I just have Hufflepuff right now. But yeah, when I get a robe, what robe are you gonna get? I wish it was just a Hogwarts robe.
I know.
I'll probably get a Hufflepuff robe. I don't know. I'm feeling the Hufflepuff.
I guess it'll just be how I feel that day.
I think there's just something kind of, everybody wants to be Gryffindor, but there's something kind of generic about that.
Well, the problem is...
I get it.
Is that, I mean, I know that like half of me is Gryffindor and half of me is Slytherin, so...
Yeah, that's the way I feel with Hufflepuff.
Actually, probably 3/4 of me is Gryffindor and 1/4 of me is Slytherin, but I guess it depends on the day.
I don't know.
It depends on the day.
I feel like it's the opposite with you. You got your wand?
I got my wand.
I'm gonna get mine out.
I'm ready to go for it.
But anyway, so we enjoyed. I went into the candy shop and bought a chocolate frog. They have those cards in there, you know, and I've only gotten one in the past, so this is my second one. I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna do that in the haul video. See what card I got.
Cool.
And I got also the fizzing Whizbees.
Interesting.
These little chocolate candies that they're chocolates, but I think they have like Pop Rocks in them.
Weird. Okay.
And they say that they're fun and cool.
That's awesome.
We'll try them out, but yeah.
So anyway, and then we went
in the haul video that I do, but yeah.
Cool. And then we ended our night at Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted, and yeah, it was fantastic. And then we rushed through City Walk to get to our car, and
we went home.
Our rent
to Fort Wilderness.
The guy that picked us up, that kind of car ride.
And we mentioned it before in our previous video.
Yeah, we talked about the ride.
We reserved a car with Florida Tours, which can be found on the the Dis Unplugged website, which is Dreams Unlimited Travel, and they talk about their car service that they use. So
yeah. So then we went back to Fort Wilderness and kicked back for a while. I went to bed, and
that was our Halloween Horror Nights.
It was a good time. And
next year, if we go, we will definitely do 2 nights because we have learned how.
Well, it depends, right? Like if there's going to be a show we want to see, because that's what.
True.
That's why we needed 2 nights.
And we're gonna end up seeing Harry Potter at Christmas anyway, like spending a whole lot of time
together, So
we'll see.
We'll see how we do. Because that's the Christmas trip will be a big trip.
True.
If we do that. So yeah, that was it. Guys, we'll be back with a video on Mickey's Not So Scary and
we're gonna
Return to Sleepy Hollow.
Yep, the new Sleepy Hollow event at Fort Wilderness, and we've got a haul video and a Wilderness Lodge video. We've got tons of videos coming out, so stay tuned. Like and subscribe below and comment. Give us, I mean, if you've been to Halloween Horror Nights, let us know what you like.
What was your favorite house?
Let us know if we should have gone into the Scarecrow.
I know we should have.
I know. But you know what I'm curious about? Let us know if we should have gone into Hive, because I'm wondering about that.
You're skeptical about Hive?
Yeah, I am. But even though I love 80s and vampires, but you never know. So yeah, let us know, and stay tuned for more videos. And farewell, dudes.
We'll see ya. Be excellent to each other.
Yes, and